Here comes Damian Drake, the Harlequin of Hate, ready for his first round matchup here on Daily Wrestling.
I am your boy KG, he is Jake Black. This is Daily Wrestling, Match Madness.
Well, here comes Snoop, a man who has sat under the learning tree of Jay Lethal.
Oh yeah. And talk about a learning tree. Jay Lethal knows everything. Jay Lethal has forgotten more about pro wrestling than most people will ever know. And to know that he's infused the brilliant young mind of Snoop Strikes with wrestling lessons and knowledge, it really is a bright indicator for Snoop Strikes' future. Snoop's gonna have his hands full tonight, though, with the Harlequin of Hate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a first-round matchup for the Match Madness tournament, and it is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your official for this bout, Isaac Hayes. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my right, he hails from the Chaos Realm, weighing 180 pounds. He is the Harlequin of Hate, Damian Drake! And his opponent, standing in the corner to my left, he hails from Largo, Florida, weighing 175 pounds, Snoop!
Snoop Strikes arriving with style and signature flair. We'll see what he can do against the Harlequin of Hate, Damian Drake. Isaac Hayes calls for the bell, and Daily Wrestling rolls on. Match Madness.
Well, I'm expecting a fast-paced match here out of these two. Damian Drake, a high flyer. Snoop, a tremendous athlete. You can just see the way they move around the ring before that even happened, that both can definitely pick up the pace at any moment they want.
And it's only here on Daily Wrestling. This is your boy KG along with Jake Black, and we are here to deliver to you wrestling each and every day. Check out patreon.com/dailyrest, W-R-E-S, and get in on supporting this revolution. Get free wrestling every day. But I digress, because right now, like you said, we got what's sure to be a very fast-paced match between two guys who want to go all the way, and only one of them can move on.
Yeah, only one man will move on in this tournament. Damian Drake had the head trapped of Snoop, but only for a brief second before Snoop was able to escape and apply a headlock here.
And you could see the wrestling lessons of Jay Lethal paying off in dividends here for Snoop Strikes.
Well, Damian Drake actually, at points in his life, has considered Kenny King a mentor of his own. So both these great guys had great people guiding them through their careers, but both are going to make it on their own.
And Kenny King is one of those guys who seasoned a lot of brilliant minds here at FSW.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest, Kenny King, not just a standout performer everywhere he goes, he's someone who gives back to wrestling and helps develop the future of wrestling right here in Vegas.
Yes, he does. But both men, neither want to make a crucial mistake in the early going. So they realize if they do, the other one is so talented, that's all it'll take is one mistake for you to not win this matchup, for you to be on the losing end of this.
Yep, opens the door to failure. It changes the whole outcome. It's like choose your own adventure in a bad way. Snoop Strikes not relying on strikes at this moment, but on straight chain wrestling.
Look at the way Drake counters that. He breaks that waist lock and brings Snoop down to his stomach.
Snoop struggling to escape. Great maneuver to release that leverage, release the pressure. Very impressed with both these guys.
Oh, man. Snoop gets wrist control once again.
And once he gets it, he's not going to want to let it go.
Yeah, it's very important to get that wrist control in a fight. In a matchup like this.
Damian Drake back to that side headlock, just wrenching it in.
And it looked like Snoop was actually reaching for the hair of Damian Drake for a second there.
He was considering it. Desperate times can often call for desperate measures, and it may not normally be in Snoop's playbook. But when you feel the blood flow to your brain start to constrict, even a little bit.
And another head scissors. Snoop really wrenching on the neck of Damian Drake. If you think a headlock can be painful, just imagine with the legs.
Right. Wow. Good God. Did you see that? He tried to just kip up right out of it, and the strength in Snoop Strike's leg. I thought his head was all going to leave his body.
Yeah, that'll jar your neck even further.
Man.
Oh, look at Damian Drake. This time able to bridge out.
Finally. And then getting disrespectful.
Well, it's not about respect here. It's about advancing to round 2.
It's all about Match Madness, getting to the end, being the ultimate winner. Each and every day there's a new match to see on Daily Wrestling, on all social media at Daily Wrestling. I am your friendly neighborhood Kevin Gill. He is Las Vegas' own Jake Black, and together we will be your voices through the entire Match Madness tournament, I'm happy to say, barring catastrophe.
Yeah, barring catastrophe. Hopefully neither of these men make any mistakes that could be a catastrophe for their career.
100%, because every time you step in the ring, it literally could be your last. It's a very dangerous game.
Yeah, both men, as you mentioned, are really bringing the chain wrestling to this game, even though both are known for their quickness.
An extended feeling out process, if you will, just trying to test each other's metal, so to speak, and that's metal, M-E-T-T-L-E, not traditional heavy metal or even, dare I say, false metal, which none of us have any affinity for.
Or heavy metal Van Hammer, none of that.
Damian Drake just standing over Snoop Strikes, toying with them.
Oh, man!
Nice work.
Snoop was able to just trap Damian Drake for a second there.
Snoop, you're seeing that quickness now, like you said, just deadly.
Yeah, completely changing the course for this match. He's changed his strategy on a dime and got the advantage. Standing dropkick sends down Drake.
5 minutes is left. 10 minutes.
Well, we are a third of a way through our 15-minute time limit. And
5 minutes down, 10 to go. First round, Match Madness. Snoop Strikes and Damian Drake. Putting together a mat classic for the Daily Wrestling viewers.
That way he's hammerlocking, but he put his leg in there so he can actually apply more pressure and twist up the elbow and wrist area of Damian Drake even more.
Snoop Strikes just with a boot right between the shoulder blades. It's not a move that's going to win you the match, but it's a move that's going to just buy you a few more seconds to strategize. Similar to this maneuver.
Yeah, that move. You know, taking oxygen out of a man, that's very helpful in winning a match.
Without a doubt.
Oh, Drake reverses the Irish whip. Coming in, but Snoop up and over. Rolls through again. Springs up.
Whoa, high cross body, amazing.
Yeah, twisting through midair.
Unreal. 1, 2. Unreal. Snoop Strikes able to put a new spin, literally, on everything, taking a traditional wrestling move, a timeless wrestling move, and putting that Snoop Strike sauce on it.
Now Snoop just eyeing up Damian Drake. What's he going to strike with next?
You know, I've heard some people speculate about Snoop Strikes bending the rules, but I've seen Snoop Strikes playing it pretty close to the vest this time out.
Yeah, he hasn't really, made the rules rubber yet. He hasn't broken anything, he hasn't bent anything, but Damian Drake now goes for that cover, but only gets a 2. Oh,
there's a receipt.
Kicks him right in the spinal column.
That was just brutal. Damian Drake taking some control here. God, just punting him right in the spine.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Snoop known to bend the rules some, but Damian Drake's the same way. He'll outright break him.
Damian Drake, though, is trying to bend the spine in this case, or perhaps break the spine if he can. That's his primary focus. I think the rules are of no matter to him at this time.
Oh, man.
Wow.
He's lightning quick.
Wow. But speaking of lightning, there was lightning in that back elbow by Damian Drake.
That's like being struck by lightning.
Literally. Drake hooks that leg deep. Only 2 on Snoop Strikes. according to referee Isaac Hayes. Both these guys, as you said, they want to go all the way. They want to have their name permanently cemented to Match Madness. They want the world, they want to be the one that represents Match Madness to the world. If they can get that far, they got to get through their opponent, and they got to get to the end of the tourney, and it's a long, hard road.
Yeah, now Damian Drake trying to wear down Snoop, but Damian Drake is also in his mind while he does this, plotting his next move to try and advance in the tournament, try and win this matchup. Snoop firing away now. Damian Drake, before Snoop could get any more shots in, sends him back down by his hair.
Damian Drake back on the attack. Quick pinfall attempt. Deep leg hook again. Still coming up short. But continuing to just wear out and keep Snoop Strikes on the defensive instead of on the offensive. Because when Snoop Strikes gets on the offensive, it gets rough. It gets deadly.
Yeah, we've seen that cause problems for Damian Drake already, like right now.
In the past and in the present. Oh my God!
What velocity!
Damian.
Damian sent him into the buckles.
Damian Drake using every fiber of his being to launch strikes. And here we go once again. 2 3/4.
Yeah, Damian Drake is annoyed.
Super annoyed, but you got to just stay on it. You got to persevere. You got to weather the storm and stay on your opponent. The moment you take to be frustrated is a moment of blood circulation. It's a moment of breath into the lungs, and it's a moment of fighting spirit regeneration for Snoop Strikes.
Not sure Snoop is really in a position to defend himself at this point.
Come on, ref, get in there.
Well, the refs, I don't know, they have been instructed to be a little bit more lenient in this tournament.
We do want to see a winner. We don't want to see a draw, disqualification, that sort of thing.
5 minutes remain, and almost like that was a call to wake up Snoop.
Snoop threw that lariat, but it got caught. Just got his head driven into that top buckle, and now... Woo!
Exploder suplex out of Damian Drake.
1, 2, only 2. Damian Drake got all of that exploder, but Snoop Strikes continues to persevere. But it's not enough to just survive. It's not enough to just hang on. Snoop Strikes needs to get back in control if he wants to go on in this tournament.
Yeah, Damian Drake, though, expended a lot of energy on that last offensive weapon, the exploder. But Snoop still took the brunt of it. He still took more punishment than he'd like to. Look at the way he's holding onto the ropes, too, not letting Damian Drake drag him to the center. But he should have let Damian Drake drag him to the center.
It's better than the alternative, being choked out on the middle rope strand. Damian Drake, well known as the tag team partner of Matt Vandegrift, but right now he's all about himself, all for Dolo.
Wow, what a fall-away slam.
Man, put some, again, that extra Snoop's Strikes sauce lathered all over Damian Drake as he takes a very crisp and very high-impact fall-away slam.
Both men are down now. Snoop, he busted that out, but was it enough for Damian Drake? Was it enough to put Damian Drake away? And was it enough for Snoop to get to his feet before Damian?
Referee continuing his count. Both men back to a standing position. Strikes, lands the first blow. Wow.
2 in a row now. Blocking both of Damian's shots and the 30.
Incredible punches, incredible chops. But just as quickly as Strikes fired up, Strikes has cooled off.
Yeah, 5 straight strikes from Snoop before Damian Drake was able to cut him off. But Damian Drake, he's breathing heavy. This match nearing its time limit. Oh.
And you would never know it from the look at the competitors in this ring. There may be only minutes to go, but the fighting spirit and intensity remains high.
Snoop's charges, leaping into the corner with a clothesline.
We're at just about 2.5 minutes remaining.
All right, 2.5 minutes left for these two men. Snoop's going high risk now.
Oh my God.
What a blockbuster.
Literal blockbuster. That's the type of blockbuster that'll take down a dilapidated casino. But that's a story for another day. Because right now, Snoop strikes. A very innovative way to get himself up to that top rope. No wasted movement. Here we go. Snoop strikes with the frog splash from the heavens.
Yeah, about 3/4 of the way across the ring.
1, 2, 3. No, come on.
Damian Drake, what resilience there. Give all the credit in the world to Snoop for what he was willing to do, but Damian Drake still not being willing to be put down.
Snoop strikes seemingly had victory in his grasp. That frog splash, immaculate. The impact, devastating. But somehow the Harlequin of hate hangs on. He's still in the fight.
And Snoop this time is going to the hair of Damian Drake. Looked like he was going for his trap. A camel clutch he likes to use.
60 seconds remaining in this contest.
We're at the 60-second mark, fans.
Oh, looks like Damian Drake snap! Dragon suplex.
Right on his dome. Here we go.
Running knee strike. This should end it.
Hooks the leg, count of no! How close can you get? I'm at a loss for words right now as we're at the 30-second mark.
30 seconds left for these two athletes. 30 seconds for one of them to pull off the victory. Oh, look at Snoops. He goes to the eyes.
15 seconds.
15 seconds left in this tournament match.
First round match. I'd like to see a winner here, but we're running out of time. Oh my God.
Stunting DDT.
He's got him in the trap. He's got it. In exactly 14 minutes, 59 and 3 1/4 seconds. Unreal.
Snoop at the last second. Well, less than the last second.
A part of a second. What is that?
Unbelievable timing. He kicked it into high gear when he needed to. This is like hitting a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth to win a game when you're down by 3.
And Snoop is rolling on. Match Madness continues only on Daily Wrestling. Tune in every day and follow Daily Wrestling on all social media at Daily Wrestling.